Welcome, dear souls. So, today I have a very specific reading, an open reading that I dedicated for the twin flames. But this is more general message because I wanted to know what is the source advice on how to navigate this journey and maybe what's this journey all about, to have like this open question and see where it goes to. And I have already pulled some cards, and interestingly enough, the first card that came in was the mind. So that means for me like going out from your mind. And this is actually what I was picking very strongly when I first understood that I might be on this twin flame journey myself, is that I found this very strong, intense pull towards going into the heart space. So like allowing the mind to go into the heart and live from the heart perspective. And the heart perspective would be for me like the 5D, so like the more energetical level of being and more intuitive, bypassing the mind, the conditioning. And so the next card was the projection card, and that's actually about what I just said. So the projections of the mind. So in a way, those two would mean for me the journey is about, and the clue is to overcome your mind, the conditioning of your mind, especially with the third card, which says conditioning. So for me, it clearly says to look at the conditioning of the mind and to use this opportunity that whatever happens on this journey for you, whatever is triggering you, use it as a way to bypass the conditioning of the mind that makes you project onto the reality what you have learned, what you have experienced already, and which is no longer serving you. Because the next card is about love. It literally says lovers. And I think this is a very beautiful card. So that for me, it's a confirmation this is truly also love journey. And in this sense, I would say it's more about loving yourself. This is how I feel it this moment, that it's more about loving yourself and finding a way to be in this kind of union, I would say, because they're looking the same for me. It's like two sides which look the same, and there's this beautiful heart in the middle. So I think that's what's actually the point of the journey. And now I've also realized this card is actually in the middle. And so I have 3 upper chakras and 3 lower chakras, and one in the middle, which is heart. So now I see that also about the chakras. And yeah, actually the mind with the crown chakra, this would be the crown chakra. This would be the third eye chakra, the projections. The conditioning would be the throat chakra, which makes a lot of sense to me. The heart. So it also might tell about going into the heart space, what I've already said in the beginning. And this would be the solar plexus chakra, and it says going with the stream, so allowing things to happen. I really like this image. It's like going with the flow, and also probably about letting the divine lead you and letting you rest and let go of the control, so you can be guided on your journey further on, so you can relax and do not experience that much suffering. And the sacral chakra here would be existence. And this card really comes up a lot. And for me, it's I'm so drawn to this image of the stars. It's like the stars are so important somehow, and it gives me maybe the star seeds energy. Probably it goes differently for each and one of you, but yeah, being here and now, this is what I'm mostly getting from this card. And so the last chakra would be the creativity. So actually I would reverse them now. Yeah, because now that I see that it's about chakras, I would say this is more about sacral chakra. Oh, sorry, this is about sacral chakra. That would be the creativity, which is something that I have experienced on this journey. So the waking up of my creativity and letting out all the creative energy I have inside of me, whether it's speaking, writing, or just drawing. And that would be the root chakra then. With the existence, it actually says existence, so existence, yeah, we can connect it to the root chakra, like the seed of the existence. So it's about aligning all the chakras, I would say, the general message. And then the tarot, actually in order of appearance, said 2 cards of struggle, and that's, for me, it's about mind, because it was just after below the mind card. So it would be again confirmation for me about releasing the mind, releasing the negative beliefs you have, and that requires a practice and the patience to work on it with the projections. So there is a work that needs to be done, and you're on this journey so you can learn how to harness that. And then with the conditioning comes the Ace of Swords, which for me would be like cutting through the conditioning, cutting away all that is not longer serving you. And then under the Lover's card, so the heart chakra, we have 3 of Cups that came with 2 of Cups. So those are one most beautiful cards in tarot, about union, about love, and about friendship, about celebratory time. So this is about confirmation for me. It's about love, and it's also about love in yourself. That's how I'm getting it. The internal love, not only external love. And especially with the especially that it was followed by 2 kings, which I wasn't sure how to interpret, because one of the kings, I would say it's internal masculine, and I would consider the King of Swords to be the wounded masculine state. And then the other king appearing, King of Wands, I would consider them as a divine masculine inside of you that is now healed. So this is how I interpret both those cards, and this is a general message that I was receiving before I started this channel, that there is a huge awakening coming for the masculines on this planet. And of course it applies also to your internal masculine, whatever you consider yourself to be, a female or male, doesn't have to do anything with gender. It's about healing the substance, the energy of male. So this is how I would see those 2 cards. It's about healing your also boundaries. And then there is this card of like acknowledgement of participating together of a victory, which is very positive for me in the sense, especially that it is followed by the Ace of Cups. So this is also about love, and this would go on the last root chakra. And I had also a card of healing, so I would put this card together with the kings, meaning that the healing of internal masculine. And also what I got was 2 cards saying one, let me see, one is about intimacy, and that intimacy is far beyond like physical or emotional. So this intimacy goes with me with the Lover's card, but it has to do also about you. So the ways you can see yourself on so many different levels and experience yourself more deeply, because you are now more connected to yourself. So now I'm going to see what else comes out. And actually the 3 of Cups came as well in a different deck, so this is a confirmation for me. And the Magician. So Magician would be about going into this manifestation mode where you have get rid of all the limiting beliefs and patterns, and you've healed enough your internal masculine and balanced it with a feminine, which I would say this card is about balancing both of the energies. So now you are in this Magician mode, so you're prepared and ready to manifest everything you want in your life as long as you've done the healing. And let's see what else comes out. Ooh. A pride. This card comes a lot. Don't let the pride get in your way. Yeah, so this is also another limiting belief, and it has to do with your ego. So for me, it's a confirmation to let the ego go and let all the limiting beliefs go. And I feel one more from this deck. Okay, so it says find balance between spirituality and everyday life. So yeah, it will be about balancing your internal and external energies, because as long as you are only inside and doing the inner work, you still need to balance it out with the external world, so it has benefit for all of areas of your life. And I want to see also this deck. I really like this deck. I made it myself. Okay, already one card came out. Dark. Yeah, so it's dark for me. When I was doing this card, my intention was to focus on a dark side of the psyche, like your shadow, but also it could apply to the color of the eyes. But in this general reading, I would say it's about your dark side, so about your shadow that was coming so strongly. What else? What is this? The purpose of this journey and how to navigate. What would be the clues, Spirit? So we have card dreams. Dreams tell me that actually dreams might be a significant play significant role on this journey, and as far as I know, it is so. And that's also my case. I had so many significant dreams about my twin flame and about the ways in which we connect during the dreams. So yeah, but I'm feeling this has to do also with like your own dreams, your own goals for the future. And this would be together with the magician, with the magician card. So what are your dreams for the future? Yeah, what are you going to manifest in your life? This is how I would receive it. And the last card, oh, actually something already is fallen on the floor. Okay, and it says, I'll show you. You can read it yourself. Making progress depends on being willing to try new things. This usually results in looking awkward or foolish and in making mistakes. My next step is to affirm I give myself permission to try new things and to make lots of mistakes. Whenever I make a mistake, I can simply correct it. It's a funny thing. This card never came. I've never seen this message. And I really love this about this deck, that I get so surprised with all the messages. And the way I feel this card right now concerning the twin flames journey is this is not something you have done before. And I mean, especially like with the soulmates or the karmics, the relationship you've experienced, no, it doesn't work that way. So whatever you've tried, you've learned during your life that works or doesn't work, twin flame journey is totally different, and you probably already found out yourself about this. So you're learning everything anew, you're learning new ways, and I'm hearing like healed ways of connecting with yourself and with this other person which you consider to be yourself as well, but in the other body. So I hope you found it interesting, and if you liked it, please like, subscribe, especially that I'm starting my channel on YouTube at Enter Agape. So I highly recommend you guys visit this place. Would be very cool if you could like and subscribe and share with you my vibe. Thank you, and see you around.